Hey guys, Clumsy here, and welcome back to ETS2. We're still live, we're continuing from the previous episode, so it's getting a bit weird for the folks here live, but if you're watching this on YouTube, welcome back to ETS2, welcome back to Beyond the Baltic Sea DLC. We are in Russia. We ended the previous episode in Vyborg. We went from Helsinki, took this trip, you can see the yellow road tracing there, passed by some Finnish towns, Loviisa, Kotka, passed by the pretty interesting checkpoint, New Mechanic from SCS, stopped in Vyborg. If you haven't seen that yet, go check out the previous episode. For today, we will take a tour of Saint Petersburg. We're taking a trip here, we're taking a job here, and going somewhere in Saint Petersburg and exploring the rest of it in this episode. Yeah, hey YouTube, there you go. And now we have the chat there so you guys can see, but we don't have my face there. I don't know where I am. What happened? Yes, everyone on live on chat is going bananas. This is weird. I can definitely agree. Now we have a couple of options. I wanted to get the Krona Profiliner because it looks super pro. And we are taking 12 tons of metal coils to Saint Petersburg. It's going to be a short trip, less than 200 kilometers, but since we are touring Saint Petersburg itself, I think it will not take that too short a time. I think. Where's the trailer? Also, I've been asking the guys how to read this. I think it's read as Dom Depot. Something like that, but it's like Home Depot, I guess. So apparently that thing in front is like a D in Cyrillic. Good to know. This is a very nice pickup point. So many things happening in here. This looks like our farm, Jack. Very chaotic. No, but it's our farm is at least organized chaos. Things are scattered about, but we know exactly where each thing is, or do we? This is a very secretive trailer. Why do you put it there? The edge of it. Very nice industry, indeed. Lots of different boxes, trailers scattered all around. And yes, we're not going with the own trailer right now because 1, I'm not level 24 yet, so we have not unlocked HCTs. And 2, I want to check out if there are other specific paint jobs, specific trailers in the Baltic states and in Russia. Is that good enough? Force it. These cars are definitely looking very nice. Lift the legs, attach the cables. We are good to go. And do we have raceable axles? Yes, we do. Do we have raceable axles on the truck? We do not, because I'm using a 6x4. You put something somewhere, and we get back, poof, it's gone. Blame Chi. He probably sold it off. Just kidding. Hey, Kelly. Welcome back. Glad you could join. We're doing a very ad hoc stream today, not part of the schedule at all. But I was going to record some Beyond the Baltic Sea first look videos, and I decided to take you guys with me, make it live, so it's more fruitful. Win-win for everybody. Let's have a look at the map. So it takes us on the highway. We pass through a toll gate. That's a very interesting looking windy loop there. And then we'll be going through the bridge, the interesting bridge that looks like it's over water. And then from here, we can drop by Sosnovyy Bor, I guess, and maybe check out St. Petersburg. We'll see how it goes. We'll play it by year. Still can't get over it. Play it by year. Should have the trailer axle down, by the way. Okay, it's down. What would you say requires 3 axles? Would 12 tons be 3 axles, or should 2 be enough? I guess you would incur more tire wear if all axles are down. So I'm thinking if 2 axles should be enough for this kind of weight. He needed some people to bother him. Yeah, perfect. Oh yeah, there you go. And I'm hoping that I'm pressing the right buttons here, otherwise the recording would be put to waste. But I think I am. We'll see. How have you been, Kelly? Rosmark. I know how to read that now. Rosmark. Thanks to the guys here who know Cyrillic. But I think anything more advanced? Nope. Look at that Helsinki below. That looks nothing like Helsinki in my eyes, if you look at the Cyrillic version. From what I hear, Euro lost 7 or 9 tons of weight on the back. You should already have the axles down. Okay. Maybe. 4 streams in 1 week? Oh, you're right. Goodness. 2 farm sim, 2 trucking. Wow. Might get used to this. Nah, cannot be sustainable for me. But today's special. I want to do some recording and I need to pre-record some stuff as well because I'm going to China. From week of December 2. Well, December 3. That week I'm out. So I have to have some videos in advance. Might as well take you guys with me, right? I'm doing good. Enjoying the Saturday. 6 tons on each single tire axle. 6 tons. Okay, I see. Yes. In your country, you would need 3 single tire axles for 18 plus tons. Because you have 6 tons for each axle. I see. How about if you have like 24? Yeah, he was playing Farm Sim yesterday. Did you watch? How did it go? I haven't been able to watch his streams in quite a long time. The new farming sim patch is very... I have mixed feelings about it. It supposedly fixes the steering wheel input, but it's not yet perfectly fine. It's still a bit buggy. Yes, I like this. Spin here. And then we're entering the highway and I think I should slow down. Because with the improved physics in 1.33, it's going to be a bit bumpier than usual. Should post your videos on Yuku. Oh, if I record something there, you might be right. You could not start this engine. Same problem as Jack. You're not alone, Jack. So did he need someone else to start his engine for him? Like a diva. I.e. like Jack. What is this? Very interesting lampposts in here. Curved lamppost type. Yeah, you have an excuse now, Jack. Yeah, Jack encountered the exact same problem during our last stream. Farming stream, that is. Okay. What does that read? Stop. Looks like a toll gate, I guess. Yeah. I'm hoping there are some auto pass lanes, but I'm not sure if that's a thing in Russia. So we'll see. We will see. Seems like there is an auto pass. If you stick on the left side, that is. This one. Yeah, there's a T and a wireless, like contactless sign there. But I think I have to. Got a bit too excited that it's an auto pass lane. Completely didn't see the barrier. Please start your pink truck. I blame it on that barrier. He could start his own engine Wednesday night stream. Yeah, that's probably because of the new patch. But Jack, I think, had a different problem. How did you fix it, Jack? Hey, EK. welcome to the stream. I can see some squirrel emotes in there. Perfect. Ah, that's a very nice flyover. That's a very nice flyover. Would have been nice to take a photo of that. And the Clumsy begins. Can't have an episode without it. You leave my pink truck alone. Well, I sold it. I sold it the same hour you rented it. Same hour you leased it. I gave it back. We don't need that. Oh, thank you. Very, very nice. Oh, stop. Saint Petersburg. Oh, we're here already. Nice. That was fast. I'm seeing some companies, some new companies as well. And I am seeing traffic lights on the opposite side of the road. Perfect. Yeah, exactly what I needed. There we go. The truck is very wobbly. Very wobbly. Not sure if I'm into this hardcore suspension kind of thing. That accident you had on the ATS with the bus though, that's so hard. The little subtle scream, I don't even recall how I sounded like. I didn't want to play it back. It was too painful for me. But yeah, that was totally unplanned and unintended. I blame those cars stuck inside the railings. Should probably tweak the physics a little bit. It feels like you're about to flip every time you turn the wheel. Yeah, I think you're right. It's the suspension stiffness, I think. If I set it to 1, I think we should be fine. Let's try that. Let's simulate that. And because we're all for immersion here, I'll stop on the side of the road. Because we don't cheat ever, right? Right? Wink, wink. If default is 1, let's see how 1 feels like. Have to go to bed. Thanks a lot, NL. Thanks a lot for staying as long as you did. Oh, it's pretty late there. Thank you for staying and catch you next time. Hope you see yourself on the video. Squirrel was not under 2. What word is that? Dovets? I'm not sure what that is. These new fictional companies look far better than their older work, definitely. Yes, they're stepping up their game. Very nice. Okay, now it's not wobbly anymore, right? Yeah, now not wobbly anymore. I think I like it better. Well, it's still a bit wobbly, but that's the truck and trailer stability. I think we're better. Here's the bridge. Oh, thank you for the heads up. It's legal to stop right there in Russia. Well, it's a shoulder. I assumed if you had an emergency you could stop, but I don't know. Maybe not. The bridge is not too high. Stay on the right. High screenshot. Perfect. Let's say the engine start button is A on the wheel and X on the keyboard. Delete the one you won't be using. Ah, so it cannot handle multiple keybinds. Yeah, it bugs out. Yes, I got the same problem with not engine start but enter and exit vehicle. I had the same problem. Let's take a photo right there. It's more of a raised causeway than a high bridge. That explains it a lot. I see. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. From which side do we take though? I think this one looks better. Something like that. Can we make it wide? It's not too busy. Not too busy. But I think we can do some kind of close-up deal maybe. But let's do something like that. Give our truck a little bit of attention. Let's do a bit of a farther angle. Doesn't help they reset the keybinds on every patch. Oh yes, I had to do a bit of restoring myself last night. Just a bit of shot there. You can imagine what that was. There should be a tunnel along the way, so let's see if it's there. Let's see. Don't you get my hopes up. Okay. Tequila! I will not confirm nor deny anything. Vodka! Vodka might be more fitting in this place. Although I guess it should probably be snowing right now in here. I don't know. Mix of both. Oh, have you guys tried that? I don't think I've ever tried that. Like vodka with a chaser of tequila, or the other way around. I don't know how. Here's the tunnel. Here is the tunnel. Very nice. Very nice attention to detail. Vodkila. Yeah. What is the caipirinha? Tekka. That's harder to pronounce. I think vodkila is more feasible for my tongue. And what's more feasible for the photo, I think, is this tunnel. We'll see. Oh yes, definitely. Yeah, that works perfectly fine. A little bit of close-up, a little bit of tunnel. Saint Petersburg, here we come. Alright. Very nice indeed. This actually reminds me a bit of that long bridge in the Netherlands. I remember there's such a long bridge in there as well. It reminds me a bit of that. What is this? Is that like a dam? Not sure. Caipirinha is a Brazilian drink made with cachaça? Not sure how to pronounce that. And lemon. Sounds interesting. I've never tried it. With the lighthouse halfway? I think so. The one over towards Groningen. Yes, I think that's the one. He had to quit last night because he couldn't play with the keybinds. Yeah, he must have hated it, huh? Yeah, I can imagine the frustration. Wow, what did he do then? Did he change games or something? Or did you say quilt? Or is that quit? Maybe I'm misinterpreting it. That's a very nice sign. Unfortunately, I cannot understand a word of it. And why am I cruise controlling at 40 kilometers per hour? Okay, let's exit off here. C as an SH sound. Cachaça. Cachaça? Sounds like a dance. He was very cold. What? Wait. Wait, you're confusing languages. Okay, tell me. Wait, I'm trying to get the reference of that quip from Jack. Squirrel was very cold. C has an S sound. Cachaça. Okay, cachaça it is then. Why not just put an S there then? Probably not as S as it sounds. Probably some minor difference versus the S, but that's as close as I can get. Thank you, retarder. Just think of it as French. Do you? Okay, I get you now. Yeah, he had 2 quilts last night. I'm with you. That's a little better. Mrs. Squirrel forgot to take the old one off. Not sure I'm getting that, but I think I get the picture. Vaguely. Let's leave it at that. So what can you see in Saint Petersburg? I remember in the Rust map version there was a lot of these. Yeah, there were lots of these. Good to see that in here you have it as well. Maybe we should have checked it out, huh? Maybe we should have gone inside. Alright, Edmund, have a good one. Thank you for dropping by. Catch you next time. So like casa and casa are completely different words, but they're pronounced the same. Casa in Spanish is home, right? In Portuguese, is it also home? La casa. So from the map, there is no Saint Petersburg city center. It doesn't seem like it, yeah. It doesn't seem like it. Let's open the map in a bit after I make this turn. Yeah, suspension is much better now. Not as wobbly as before. Let me see. Saint Petersburg. Unless it's that one. Maybe it's that one. We can go there. Yeah, after we deliver, we can drop by each of these places. We can just bobtail it. City center's on the east side. That sounded pretty funny. City center is not in the center. How about that one? How do you read that? What kind of character is that? There's like an A without the middle. There's like a B with a tail at the top. I'm getting very descriptive in my Cyrillic. Am I not? It's also home, but in casa you pronounce S like a Z. Casa. Ah, and then the C with the tail is like the real S. I see. Baltius. Going to be a scumbag on Sunday. Why? Why would you be? Why it got it auto-mod? It got auto-modded. There's the parking. Let's go and deliver this. And we'll bobtail all around the place. Just go for a bit of sightseeing. Bob Ross is on TV. Get up. Nope. Wrong angle though. One sec, let me do my adjustments in here. Ah, that's very wrong. Very, very wrong. Well, that's a mess, but maybe we can still fix it. Very wobbly, this trailer. Very sensitive. Like as if I have a steerable axle, but not. I think I do. Straighten out a bit. How about? Bob Ross is the best. There you go. Yeah, this trailer is very wobbly. The structure on the left is moving. Don't scare me like that. Where? Which structure? I think that will work. That crane. Oh, there is. Let's check it out after we drop this off. That should work. So yeah, we're still in vanilla. No mods. To give you the purest Baltic experience. Viborg to Saint Petersburg. Quite a ways off from level 24, but that will give us the perfect time to explore the other Baltic states. And then when we're level 24, we'll go back to Finland and buy an HCT for ourselves. Something like that. Bob Ross is amazing. His paintings are stunning. His calm voice has helped me get to sleep many times. You know what? I've never watched him. I haven't watched him yet. Okay. Do we go to Sosnovyj Bor? No, let's go. Just go to St. Petersburg directly. Hey, look at that. 142 kilometers just for that. And then we can explore the rest of the city. Can maybe go there, garage, and leave it like that? Or is it better to take pitch out of there? Drive axles are kinda losing grip and floating, that's why you're kinda drifting. Yes, I set the truck and trailer stability to 0. That was what NFSHP recommended for steering wheel users. But let's try it bobtail, if that will still happen. Maybe it's a trailer thing, I'm not sure. Is it that one that's moving? Shipping, that crane kind of deal. I don't think it is. It's not anymore. Too bad we don't have a lift axle here. Would have been useful for the tire wear. Okay, let's go and check out the rest of Saint Petersburg. I'm liking the map so far. What are your first impressions on it? Very different feel, isn't it? Lots of trees, smaller roads, very interesting signages. 6x4 wheel lifting axles are a super rare sight, so the more common ones are 6x2. Or 6x2, how do you read the slash? 6x2/4? Oh, Russia! Russia with the blinking green lights, perfect, love it. Yeah, I'm happy that they put that in. Remember that from Rusmap. Only truck you know that has it is the new FH. I see. Sounds very complicated. Blinking green lights hype. It's nice though that we're getting on these pretty interesting junctions. Wait a minute, oh, not that one, this one, right? Unfortunately, the signages here will not help us so much, or at least not help me so much, if I cannot read them. You still want to see a 4x2 lift axle? That will be like a circus show. Or like the, you know that new trailer from SES, that single axle trailer? How about if they make that liftable? Liftable single axle trailer. Rip. Floating trailer hype. Or it'll be like ground beef. At least they'll stay put, right? Hover truck. Yeah, exactly. I'm going too fast here. And so it looks like in Russia, speed limit is 90 for trucks. Good to know, good to know. Very interesting signage as well. Very clear directions. And there seems to be like a rest stop, a dedicated rest area. Comes with railings and everything. I guess there are a lot of truckers going through here, huh? Might make sense. Yeah, 90 speed limit. It's a very welcome addition. We don't get this often. I think we only get this mainly in France and Belgium. Can't recall other countries which have it. What does this say? it says stuff. Is this a beta or the final release version? Actually, I'm not sure. I would assume it's an early access, a beta version. So it would probably be still subject to change. Yeah, most likely. Because they can introduce like changes all the way until right before release, I assume. But I guess it's pretty close to final release. If they'll ever change anything, I guess it will be very minor things, like a wrong spelling here, a missing sign there, but nothing too drastic. At least I don't think so. But this is a very nice highway. Goodness. 4 lanes? Am I counting this right? 4 lanes? Yeah. 4-lane highway. And there's a massive plane there. Why is there a plane there? Doesn't seem like there's a runway. Oh, look at that. Yeah, very nice signages. Got a PS4 this week from your brother. Nice, good job, enjoy. What games are you going to play with it? You can buy farming sim there. Play farming in PS4. Pulkovo Airport. Oh, that's an airport, nice. How do you like the DAF engine sounds? Find them to be pretty nice, maybe one of the best from the vanilla game. I don't disagree there, yeah. Especially the blinkers. I like the blinkers most of all. I'm still a fan of EVR though. Krishboom and EVR are still on the top of my books, but for a stock sound, it's actually pretty good. The only other stock sound that I like better, I think, is the Volvo VNL sounds, the recent ones from ATS. I think that's the first time I ever liked the stock sound better than like Krishboom or custom sounds. SES is really upping their game. Daff. Fuso. What if SES really adds Fuso to the game? Jack will be a happy bunny for sure. Merc. Merc and Merc. Macedonia has 100 kilometers for trucks on highways. Wow. And wow-wee. Look at this bridge, guys. Too bad we don't have a trailer. Would have been a nice photo, but I think we'll still take a photo anyway. Farming Sim. You did get Farming Sim. Sonic the Hedgehog and other games. Nice. Congrats. Enjoy it. I'm sure you'll be spending countless hours in farming. Actually, I'm not sure. Is it possible to cross platforms in multiplayer? Like someone's playing in PS4 and they can play with people from PC? It usually doesn't happen, the cross-platform thing, but I think some games support it. That's very true. Who needs a trailer when you have this kind of bridge? Oh yeah, right. Look at that. We can make that our trailer. That can work like so. Also, the sky is not bad, right? I think even the sky, they're upping their game. The tint is also much more realistic now. Less reddish. I think let's get a wide angle. Yeah, something like that. Look even better. Something like... Oh, there's a photo bomber. Something like that. That can work. Yes. Big Obukov Bridge. Is that the name? Nice. Alright, Kelly. Enjoy. Throat is drying up. That's what happens when you don't stop talking for hours. Man, I'm really liking this trip. I was expecting more like a rural journey, but man, the highways in Saint Petersburg. Beautiful. Elite Dangerous has cross-platform, but we don't see console players. We only feel them via BGS. Ah, I see. So they're like affecting the numbers, but you don't really get to play with them directly. Yeah, I guess that's a good compromise. Because I can imagine even the Ika. Look at that. It's like an inverted N. Interesting. Ika something. No clue what that means. Very nice. Very nice indeed. You have like 88 kilometers to go. That's perfect. You can do more sightseeing. This is so good. And all of this is super optimized as always. With it being SCS, frame rate is not a problem. So good. And now I won't get lost which direction I'm headed thanks to these direction markers right here. But it's never too late. I'm sure there will be a chance somewhere to get lost along the way. That's the Cyrillic version of IKEA. I guess they would just put an E in there if they were after the real thing, huh? Something like that. Oh, this is interesting. Look at this. This is a very interesting roundabout. You can see the sign there. That means they yield. So this is a roundabout, but the one inside the circle yields to the one outside. That's a very interesting traffic mechanic. Like that SES made wide highways and correct exits on the highways. Yes, they very much have a lot of attention to detail now, huh? And like that yield sign, it's very interesting. I guess it's because it's a roundabout on the highway. So the one on the highway gets the right of way versus the ones coming from the smaller roads. Probably not the best idea to block the Russian cops. Yeah, I think you're right. Oh, let's make a run for it. Make a run for it. I am liking these blinking green lights. Gives me more of a heads up that I should make a run for it. There we go. Cyrillic IKEA hype. First time through this roundabout, you're going to get confused. Yes, those yield signs are a bit weirdly placed. Well, it's not the usual layout you would expect from a roundabout, at least, but that might be very realistic, to be fair. If you spray lime and fertilizer, you will get a lot of straw. Yes, your yield will increase. I haven't even tried spraying lime yet. And is that really like the literal lime, like lemon and lime thing? Lime? The fruit? Didn't know spraying lime on fields increases the crops, the yield. Don't know how that works in real life. Are they like cleaning out the germs or something? You know how it is usually, like the kitchen hacks. You use lemon for cleaning out the utensils, removing the odor and stuff. I wonder if lime does the same thing, similar thing for... Is that a new bus? I'm not sure. I wonder if lime does a similar thing for the fields. Compound of calcium. Lime the mineral. So it's not lime the fruit. I didn't even know there's like a lime mineral. Wait a minute. We don't have a traffic light here? Oh, that's interesting. Because there's a traffic light there, but not on our side. So that means I can turn right anytime? And I won't get a ticket? Oh yeah, that's true. Cool. Nice. So lime as in like what? Limestone? Compound of calcium. Oh. So when you put that on the soil, that acts like a mineral for the as like nutrients for the crops. I see. So that's why it doesn't make sense. Like, why would you get a lime, spray lime like the fruit on the field? How does it help things? Gives you a better smell. Like spraying Febreze or something. That sounded so weird to me. You can see how clueless I am about farming and about these things in general. But that's the awesome thing about it. You get to learn a lot of stuff in these simulation games. Man, I'm really liking the highway. And it's not hard to read at all. I mean, it's my first time here, and we can easily distinguish between the different roads. And we can understand the directions, even if you can't read them. It's perfect. Pictures Mr. C running over the field squeezing limes. Here you go. Oh, I was going to make the gesture of squeezing the lime, but then I remembered I don't have a face cam today. Dang it. Here you go. This is for you. This is for you. And here's a lime for you. And you get a lime. And you get a lime. And you get a lime. Oh, the crops would love that. Yeah, definitely. And I am speeding. Slow down a bit. You only found out that watching Squirrel video. You learn a lot from watching Squirrel, definitely. Yeah, now I know. TIL. Lime in farming is not the fruit. Which is pretty ironic, isn't it? Because if you're farming, you're dealing with vegetables, with fruits. But when you talk about lime in farming, it's not the lime, it's the limestone. Yesterday. Maybe I should start watching him again, huh? So I'm not too clueless about stuff. But then that's what we have you guys for, to educate me. I think I'd rather stick in our server and learn from Jack and G. They know their stuff. Oh, by the way, the server is expiring tomorrow. The farming sim server is expiring tomorrow. I only got the 3 days one. Are you okay to extend it, Jack, or would you rather look for a new server? Because you're the one who is encountering the most lag. So if it's not sustainable, we'll have to look for another one. Nobody here will Mumbai bus you. That never happens, right? Ooh, bridge over train. No train though. I remember watching the teaser from wait a minute. Stopping the highway, that's never a bad thing, right? How the heck do you get to the garage? Oh, if I want to unlock that, okay, I'll have to go all the way around. But I think I could have gone here. Let me see. Yes, he does upload to YouTube. I'm thinking there should be a circular... No, there is no. I was thinking there was like an underpass for crossing the thing, but apparently not. It's not that kind of deal. Okay, so we have to make a U-turn somewhere. Yeah, that never happens, right? Mumbai bus is never a thing. Okay. Yeah. Good. Let's get to the discoverable and finish these episodes. Well, this episode. Really liking these highways, but seems like there's not enough traffic on them. Well, that's always been the challenge in SCS. they cannot put too much because it will cause too much lag. So it's up to the modders to do that, like SIP's real traffic density is what you'll need. For me though, I'm perfectly happy. I think I've had enough traffic in my lifetime. So when I'm playing these sims, I don't think I want any more traffic. I'm happy enough without them. A U-turn slot, very southern region, like very Russian, having a U-turn slot on the highway. It's my choice. You're happy, it's playable, you go with the flow. Okay, so I guess let's keep the server because it has been very good so far. With those 3 days have been very good. It's very affordable. It's like it's only going to cost, the 3 days it cost me like $5, 5 USD or 6 USD, something like that. And then when I get 30 days, I'll have to pay like 8 USD more or 10. So all in all, very affordable. And thanks to your contributions over at Patreon, over at the subscriptions on Twitch, I can easily afford it. So thank you guys. You're making this server possible. Yeah, G-Traffic too, but you'll get FPS problems. But if you want a decent traffic mod, then go with SIPs. He put a lot of effort into it, and it's like it depends on the time, it depends on the place. So if it's a city center, it's populous. If it's not, then it's less so. Things like that. So there's much more attention to detail than just upping the traffic. So if you want more vehicles with sense, then go with that. But that is going to be it for this episode. For those who are watching me live, stick around, we'll do one more. And for those who are watching this on YouTube, that's the end of this episode. Thank you for watching, guys. If you did like the video, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, hit the like button, comment, share with your friends, check out Patreon, and support me so we can fund the server, the farm sim server. Sounds very ironic. But thank you for watching, and catch you in the next one. In the meantime, here live, we'll be doing one more. Bye, YouTube. Catch you in the next episode. For those watching live, stick around, alright? Thanks and have a nice day.